Hi, so today my body's feeling like practicing some poses from movement to movement. So I might hold a few poses, but it's more from flowing from one move to the other and just doing like a few reps of each, if that makes sense. So I'm just here to practice in my own body and share my practice with others. I jotted a few things down that I wanted to use. Hopefully I remember to look at that, because sometimes when I'm so into movement, I really just forget what my plan is. Okay, so just want to start by, of course, moving to the beat. Hopefully you can hear the music I have on, or maybe you just flow your own way. So really just move in your body. So I'm gonna circle my hips because right now the sound, that's what I feel. Circling the hips, breathing, folding and coming up. Just sway from side to side. Just really focusing on this moment. Whatever movement you choose to do in your body right now is what's right for you. Maybe I'll circle the head around a little. So really there's no rule, just breathing, moving however you feel to express yourself in this moment, just being here. Maybe a few arm circles, slow ones, big ones, small ones, whatever you like. I'm gonna go back now. Okay, so from here, I'm going to bring my little cushiony surface because I feel like I want to use it for some of the moves. So right now I'm just gonna go from breathing in and out and trying to match the breath with my movement. So I'm gonna start by coming hands up high over my head, small back bend, breathing in, folding over, swaying from side to side. As I exhale, inhale up, exhale, fold, inhale up. So just going back and forth here with these two moves. Really trying to match your breath to the movement. Exaggerating the movements. So when you're coming up, really curve your spine to the ceiling. And when you're taking that inhale in, really bending backwards. Bending forward as you exhale, swing from side to side. Come up. And let's try to add on some movements. Okay, so we're gonna inhale up, fold, exhale, and come into a squat. Your heels might come up, then bend, open, straighten your legs and roll up. Inhale back, arms up. Exhale, bend, folding forward, bending the knees, coming to the squat, lifting the heels, pressing through the floor and coming back up. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend, squatting down, and then straightening the legs and coming up. Let's see if we could do that even like without touching the surface. So bending forward. I'm gonna bring my hands to prayer hands, squatting here, and then folding and coming back up. Just repeating that. Squatting. So I'm on my tippy toes here, and folding and lifting myself up. Let's do maybe 2 more. You don't have to rush this. Just practicing different movements in our body. Let's go for 1 more. Bending forward, coming to the squat. This time, I'm going to use my padding here. I'm going to bring my knees to the surface and then back to the squat, folding and lifting up. So folding forward, coming into the squat, knees right in front, then sitting back on my heels, rolling back onto my feet, folding and coming up. Just repeating this motion. Nice, gentle and slow. We're not rushing. See if you can do it without pressing your palms on the floor, but remembering that you can. There's no rule here. We're just experimenting. Okay. Last one. Now this time we're gonna add on. So fold forward again. Bend into your squat. Bring your knees to the mat. Now bring your hands above, out, back bend, and then come back to your knees. Roll back onto that squat. Straighten the legs as you fold and lift up. So fold, and the knees come into the squat. Place your knees on the surface, hands above, reaching back, pressing your hips forward, and then back. Squatting, folding, and gently coming up. So let's do a few of those. Remember to go at your own pace. Listen to your body and what feels good in this moment. This is going to be the last one here. Coming up, and yes, we're adding on. Fold forward, squat, knees to surface, lean back, press the hips forward, then come, place your hands on the surface, lift the knees, and almost a downward dog here. Might be closer than the usual downward dog, but this is the flow. Then place the knees back on the mat, come back, squat, fold, and lift up. So fold, squat, knees to the surface, Lean back, push the hips forward. Bring your hands to the mat, tabletop. Lift the knees and hips up to the ceiling. And back down. Knees, squat, fold, lift up. Fold forward. Squat. Knees. Lean back. Push the hips forward. Bring the hands to the mat. Lift the knees. Hips up. Knees back on the mat. Palms up. Squat. Fold. And all the way up. Alright, that's the last one. Alright, I really enjoy that flow. Should we do tabletop? I think it was on a maybe. I think let's do tabletop and let's get a little bit more with the hips and the lunge, the back of the leg. So I'm gonna leave this here, kind of come to tabletop. I'm also going to use my blocks, so that's up to you if you want to use them. Okay, so in tabletop, I'm going to just go around here, pressing in my palms, bringing my fingers out, leaning from side to side. Then if it feels good, bring your fingertips facing you and rock gently back and forth. And bringing forward and rocking over slightly there, the wrist. And I'm gonna bring my right foot forward and press my hip forward. Really think about bringing the belly button to the spine and tucking the bottom under and pressing the hip forward, and then you can adjust and move this right foot forward as much as you like and bend into the lunge if you'd like, but really focus on pressing the hip forward. And then coming back, straightening the leg. Okay, so we're gonna just alternate, not stay in it, but if it feels good to stay in it, then you can. Just alternating here, seeing what feels good when you do what. Remembering you have your blocks to use at all different heights. Straighten. And then here, let's add a twist. So you're here, let's twist to the right. And come back. Front, push the hip forward, and then twist. Back. Lunge, push the hip forward, and twist. Let's switch legs. Bringing the left forward and finding your foot placement here, what feels good. Focusing on the distance between your feet, even though one is back here and one is up here. Pressing the hip forward and then bending into the lunge. And then coming back. I feel like this leg is different for me. Pressing forward and back. Forward and back. So this is really just, I don't know, is this a stretch, mobility, just the flow between poses, between moves, and finding what feels good in my body today and sharing it with you. you, suggesting this twist here in this lunge. Come back, forward, twist. And it's like sometimes I just want to move my body forward, twist. But I don't really want to do anything too heavy. Just want to move in my body. And so these are the kind of things that I enjoy doing. So from here, put the palms on the floor, come into your downward dog. Maybe you can bend and straighten or alternate and pedal the feet. Just take a few seconds here or a minute to try both of these movements and see what feels good. Pressing through the palms. Making sure your back is nice and flat. Couple more breaths here. Then I'm going to walk my hands back towards my feet and come to standing. And I'm going to remove my cushion here. Have my blocks close by just in case I want them. All right. Hands up. Inhale. Exhale forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Palms on the mat. Jump or step your way back into a plank. On your next exhale, you're gonna shift forward. Bend the elbows. And then flip to the tops of your feet and come into an upward dog. Or you can, however you get there, go into a cobra. So for cobra, you're gonna have more of a bend in your arms and your thighs will be on the mat. For upward dog, we're lifting everything in just our palms and the tops of our feet are in the mat. My arms are much straighter. My chest is reaching through my arms. Exhale, tuck the toes and come into your downward dog. All right, lift that left leg up. Exhale, bring it in between your palms or however you get there. And then gently begin to lift your upper body up. Your front leg, your left leg is bent. And you're here in your crescent lunge. As low as you can, come. Arms up. And we're gonna just alternate between that and then coming forward and bending here, bringing the hands behind my back. If possible, lifting them up. And just simply alternate these moves. Nice and slow, keeping the balance. Feel free to use your blocks here. Instead of lifting the hands behind your back. You can just use your palms and bend here, and then lift up. Okay, from there, see how I like using my blocks when I can't come to the floor. We're in plank. So this time, let me show you a different option. You can be in plank, and we're gonna bring our knees down, and then flip to the tops of our feet, and we can just come to cobra right here. Bending the elbows, still bringing the chest through, and squeezing the upper back. And then come into downward dog. Lift the right leg up. Bring it through, however you get there. And we'll practice that on the opposite side. Coming up here into our crescent lunge. Trying the best that I can in my body today. Testing my balance here. One here for me. And I cannot bring my, I'm gonna step my left foot up to meet my right. And that one, it's like very difficult to bring my arms up directly behind my back, but it's about practice and loving what your body can do in this moment. Okay, so from there, we're gonna do, let me leave that there. I'm gonna practice our triangle pose and extended angle. So I'm gonna bring my right foot back, bend my left leg, the front leg, the back toes are facing the side of the mat, front toes facing the top of the mat. So bending and finding my positioning here where my upper body could be stacked here over my hips. The best way that it can be. And here I am in my warrior two to start with. Then we're gonna come into our extended angle. So for extended angle, the knee stays bent here. We can bring our forearms to the thigh. And we can reach this hand up high, or we can leave it at our waist. We have the option of coming down to a block here in the inside of the toes, as well as the outside of the toes. So you choose what's best for you. And we're gonna alternate between that and a triangle pose. So for triangle pose, our front leg is also straight, and we're bending here at our sides, reaching for that block, for our shin, for the surface, whatever you prefer. Again, choices of having your arm up or at your side, and we're just gonna alternate. That's it. So bend, come into your extended angle, and then straighten the leg, coming into your triangle. Really opening up that chest. Remembering to breathe. do one more. All right. Gently. Let's practice the other side. And I'm thinking I really don't want to give you the back of me, so I'm gonna just turn my mat a little. And now my front will be my right leg. Coming here, my back foot, the left foot now is facing the side of the mat. Let me find my warrior 2 positioning here. Hopefully I'm in the camera. Okay, so finding that position here where my upper body is stacked over my hips. Bending here, my block. And I'm practicing in between, extended angle. Remember your options. You have the forearm or the block, which has 3 different heights for you. Then straightening the leg, and again, coming to that side. Really opening that chest and hip out to the side. Pressing my knee open here. Really gentle and soft movement. Don't have to rush. Trying to remind myself to keep my shoulders not shrugged. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. I feel like this side is a little harder today. So there goes that mesh of movements. Okay, we did that. Let's go for our goddess and our wide fold. So again, I'm gonna turn this so I'm facing you. Might use this. So let's leave them here. So we're gonna come into our goddess, bringing our feet wide apart and making sure that our knees are going over our toes as best as possible, and try to still keep the upper body stacked over the lower body, which is just tough for me, but we just try. And we don't have to come deep in this pose. You know, even if we're right here, if we can come parallel to the mat, that's great. But that, for me, it becomes tough once I get lower. I start folding forward. So we can come in and out of that a couple of times and see what feels good to you. Only go down to where you feel okay and you're pushing a little. Right? We're not feeling pain. Okay, I'm gonna bring my arms up as I squat down. Then we're gonna begin to fold forward. So when I'm folding forward, my toes naturally will turn in a bit. They're still angled out, but not to my sides. And here you could use your mat, your blocks to place your arms if you'd like. You can have your hands on your thighs as well. And then we're gonna just alternate. So slowly begin to bend the knees. I'm adjusting my toes a little bit. Bending into this, bringing my arms up. Straightening, turning my toes to where it feels comfortable, and folding. Bending the knees, bringing the arms up. And just go slowly here. and alternate between both. To each other and gently roll out of that one. All right, so we got those. From here, let me just grab this, and I'm gonna come down to the mat. I'm not sure if I should leave it this way. Maybe. Let's just leave it. Yeah, let's leave it this way. Okay, so I'm gonna come down to the mat. And then I'm gonna practice bridge to happy baby. Again, instead of staying in a pose, just wanna flow from one to the other. So I'm going to lay back, come into my bridge, pressing through the heels, making sure my legs are close, you know, the hip distance, I'd say. Pushing up here, and then coming back down. And you can either stay here, grab your knees and bring them close so that your thighs are coming to your ribs or whatever feels comfortable. And just alternate in between that bridge, pushing all the way up and coming back down. You can have that first option or grab your feet and kind of push down to happy baby. And then just alternate between these two moves, which for me, I really enjoy. You can also grab on the inside of the feet and push down. Please do what feels good to you. If you feel better just holding this bridge or coming up and down from the bridge and then taking a few seconds in happy baby and holding here, please, please, please listen to your body and do what feels good, because you're practicing in your body and you're feeling what you're feeling, and this is for you. This movement is for you. So feel free to change anything up. Okay, last one here. All right, I'm gonna bring my feet together. And then I'm gonna roll up and go into my next one that I wanted to practice, which is the cradle. So the cradle can be a little difficult, so sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. I'm gonna practice it right now. So I'm gonna come from cradle to fold. So grabbing my left foot, so options, right? We can just come here and we can fold forward and practice here, or just slowly begin to practice grabbing your ankle, your foot, and bringing it close to your body, okay? If you want a little bit more, you can bring that foot in between the crease here of your arm and your knee into the other crease and then bring that to your body. Okay? If you want even more, which for me is difficult, you can fold this leg in here and then do it. I mean, sometimes it feels like I'm going back and I don't want to go back. I want to practice keeping my upper body upright. So here's another way that you can do this. And then I want to just come in between that and then folding over. So maybe a quick pulse. Maybe I'll practice this one, bending the bottom leg as well. Sometimes when you're already loose from other poses, it works a little bit better. So I feel comfortable right now, it's okay. So I'm gonna keep flowing in that way. Bringing that one in. Really reminding myself to bring my upper body nice and straight, trying not to round too much. Okay, I'm gonna go for one more this side. So again, we can do this with the straight leg, which in this moment, weird, it seems harder that way. And fold over. And then we're gonna switch legs. I'm gonna straighten this leg. Grab here. Bring it close. And match the foot with the thigh and fold forward. I'm gonna try a few and with my leg straight and with my leg bent and see how it feels. In. And this time we're going to bend the leg. Okay, not bad. Straight in. The good part is already bent in, so I don't have to worry about straightening and bending. And hopefully, did I get that right? Or was I supposed to bring it here and bend this way? I think so. And this is what happens. Okay, that was the last one for me there. All right, so from there, we're going to, okay, I did want to practice one more before we come into a relaxing pigeon and twist. This one has been always very tough for me, so these are the options. We can come into closed leg, child's pose, which I forgot the name of it. Okay, you can come in there. This one, there's no switching movements, just practicing it. We can come into a child's pose where our toes are touching and we're sitting back onto our heels and stretching forward. You know, you can do a little side to side motion if you're here. Or the one that I really want to practice is the frog pose. So I'm going to bring my knees out as far as it feels without pain. So once I'm here, I'm going to bring my inside of my right foot to touch the surface and the inside of my left foot to touch the surface. And you can stay up here with your palms in the mat and kind of just bring your hips back. It doesn't take too much movement here to feel anything. Or you can come to your forearms as well and just gently bringing your hips back. Sorry, somebody's yelling outside the window. This is This is life. This is where I live. All right, so just a little bit of this. I would like to practice this more often to be able to come down flat. Imagine, I would be so happy if I can just lay down flat in this position. Okay, so bringing that gently back together, coming back to the back side, and I'm gonna come from my pigeon. So bringing my right ankle to my left thigh and bringing my thigh towards my chest. And here, do what feels good. Maybe you wanna, rock from side to side. Maybe you wanna use a strap instead. Maybe you wanna bring your hands to the outside of your shin and come in a little bit more. Maybe you want to keep your foot on the floor. Okay, so really whatever you want this to be. And then let's switch. I like to do a little bit of everything, especially because both legs are different for me. So I like to just see what I feel like today in each leg. And really, after most of the moves that we did, the hips are much looser. So you might be able to bring this leg further closer to you. Okay, from there, let's bend at the knees and drop them to the right. I'm gonna put a little light pressure here in the knees with my right hand. Let my left hand come out to the side. I'm gonna look to my left, making sure that my shoulders are on the mat. One more breath here. And bringing the knees to the left. And I'm feeling really good right now with the movement that was done. I really, really, really hope that you are too. I really hope that you enjoy practicing in your body. Even if you didn't feel like it at the start, I hope that you feel looser. I hope that you just feel good in your body. Okay, hug the knees. And here you can either come to a bound angle and placing things under your thighs to rest. You can bring your knees together, your feet apart, and rest here. You can bring your shins to a chair, rest here. You can bring your legs up against the wall and rest here. Actually, yesterday I was out standing a lot of the day. Not even so much movement, but just like standing. And when I got home, my legs felt, and my feet, they just felt like, wow. And I did this, and they did feel a little better. Just having the opposite of what I was doing all day. So I invite you to do any one of those things while I have this little deck here of meditation cards. I probably use them like once or twice. So I'm just gonna pick one out of here, trusting the universe to pick the right one for you and I here today. Hopefully something that makes sense. So just picking one, and we're gonna turn it into a whatever it is right for right now. Okay, so visualization, it says here, follow along. rest and melt your body into the mat as I read the card to you. Close your eyes. Begin with a deep breath and release. Okay, so let's do that. Let's begin with taking a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And just do that a few times at your own pace. I really don't want to guide you on your breath. I want you to do what feels comfortable for you. Also, if you feel like you want to sit up, maybe lean your back on a surface instead of laying down. Again, do what feels right in your body, what feels comfortable in this moment. Only you know yourself best. Okay, just focus on the breath. So nice inhale and exhale at your pace. Focusing on your breath. When I'm breathing, sometimes I really like to focus on the sound that my breath makes. It really helps me to just be more present instead of my mind wandering off to different places. Just come back to your breath, the sound of your breath, what it feels like to take a breath in your body. You feel cool air coming in when you take that inhale. Continue to breathe. Visualize the sun in the clear blue sky. So visualize that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bright sun that provides such wonderful energy for us all. Really, we can't be without that beautiful sun. Provides energy for everything to grow, right? All the foods that we're eating, all the animals, the plants need sun, we need sun. So really just picture that beautiful, beautiful bright sun in the clear blue sky as you're inhaling and exhaling. Grateful for that beautiful sun, that beautiful energy that we receive. Hear the birds singing and smell the fresh grass. So now you can hear beautiful birds singing, flying around in the sky. I like to see when they're flying in flocks and groups. So beautiful. I feel like they're cleansing me is what I feel like when I see that. So hear them singing, see them flying around. Smell of nice, fresh, green grass. Visualize that green grass. That beautiful, fresh smell when the grass is nice and freshly cut. And then we can bring in the wind, the beautiful cleansing wind that speaks to us. You can feel the wind on your face, feel it on your body. This fresh, clean outdoor air as it fills your lungs with the energy of nature. Yes, so feel that wind on your face, feel that wind on your body. I can really feel that. I'm picturing just last month where I was, that beautiful feeling that I felt, and just knowing that I can bring that to me at any time. Brings a smile to my face. Feeling that wind on my body. And just feeling that nice clean air coming and filling my lungs, going into my belly and back out, and just knowing how connected I am with nature, how we flow so well together. Such a beautiful, amazing wonder. Thank you, nature. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Maybe this brings a smile to your face. And if you want to stay here, you can stay here and continue to visualize and bring more beautiful thoughts to your mind's eye. Or you can begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring some movement into your body. Roll your knees over to your favorite side. Using your top arm, press your palm into the surface to gently lift yourself up from the floor. If your eyes are open, then keep them open. If they're closed, you can gently open them if you're ready. And let's take a nice inhale, arms up. Exhale, the arms forward. Inhale up. Exhale, the hands to the sides. Inhale up. Exhale, your hands back. Inhale and exhale your hands to heart center. And I just want to say thank you. Say thank you to yourself for bringing movements to your body, to your life, and adding more time to your life. Bringing wonderful feelings mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually to yourself. And remember that whatever you do to yourself, you are putting out there for others. So whatever you're bringing to yourself, whatever you're bringing to your mind, whatever wonderful things you're feeling in your body, you can send that out to others. And even without intentionally sending it out to others, because of the upliftment that you have brought into yourself, into your life in this moment, it's how you react to others and what you bringing to others, your attitude, your reactions, just your actions. So for me, the more I get to practice in this space, in my own space, and the more positive feeling or happy feeling I bring to myself, I feel that I can bring that to others and how I react in all situations off the mat. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. I hope everything goes your way. Love and light, hugs and kisses, and everything right.